Hello, Virgo. I am here with your April 2021 tarot using the Murder of Crow Tarot. I have done an off-screen pre-shuffle, and now we ask for the messages for the sign of Virgo for April 2021. All right, I will be right back while I pick those up. Each one of those went in an opposite direction, by the way. Craziness, I tell you. I'm gonna guess there's a lot more for you to, a lot more messages for you, Virgos. Crazy, crazy, crazy. These crows don't normally fly like that out of the deck. So those are very obviously a strong message. And not surprisingly, it is about your pentacles. So this is very much not going to be a love reading. This is going to be about your money, employment, your home, simply due to the fact that you are an earth sign. You are very strongly invested in your making of money, your business, your employment, all things that are earth energy. That's your sign, Virgo. That's all about you. And we've got two cards that talk about balance. So you're looking for a balance. Let's see if there's anything else. And while we're doing that, I'll do a little bit of clerical stuff. If you like your reading, please hit the subscribe button. The more viewers, the more interactions that you provide, whether it's my channel or anybody's channel, it helps those channels to get into the algorithm and for them to be seen. Hit the notification bell if you want to find out when I've uploaded any kind of video, as I do daily readings as well. Now, I am doing something a little bit different. Whichever sign for the month of April gets the most interactions and views, I will put them, total them together. We'll get extra readings in the following month. So for example, at the end of April, whichever sign has the most readings or has the most views, likes, shares, because you can share to your own social media to help get the word out, particularly for your sign. You can share with your fellow Virgos. If you do that, whichever sign has the most, oh goodness, okay, has the most interactions at the end of the month or at the end of April, will get extra readings in the month of May. So you've got a lot, like a lot playing out in the background here. And a lot of this is talking about there's a lot of balance or looking for balance. And we do have a couple cards here that talk about emotions because they are cups energy. And I know, Virgos, you don't like going there, but you may be having a lot of feelings kind of being brought up this month. But playing in the background, we do have two fives. And fives talk about the conflict of the suit, and then each suit represents something within a correlating body, not necessarily a body part, but a body operating system, lack of a better word. So for cups, talks about your emotions. Swords talks about what's going on in your mind. Fire, or the wands, is fire energy, and that is your drive and your passion. Pentacles, that is your money and your home and employment. Now, we start off what is playing out in the background with you with the Five of Swords. This is conflict. This is you're picking up the pieces after a battle. You've been through battle. And now you're picking up what's yours and you're getting ready to start moving forward. And we've got the card, Major Arcana card. Now remember, Major Arcana equals major energy. And you have a lot of this playing out in the background. This is the Strength card. You use grace. when you dig in to your inner strength reserves. And this is your inner strength. You're taming the lion. You are taming your own lion, is what that is. Up next, we have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, very fast moving energy. It literally can become overwhelming. It can also be in the form of messages going back and forth. Might take some strength to be dealing with this. And another reason why I say this is more of an employment, work, money reading for you is because we do have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning in regards to all things tangible, your money, your employment, your home. And it's going to lead to the Abundance card with the 10 of Pentacles, followed by the happiest card of the deck, which is Major Arcana, and that is the Sun card. So this is what you are working, or what is working out in your benefit in the background that you can't see. You're not necessarily feeling it head on, but this is what's playing out behind you and influencing the rest of the reading. Now we start off with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a renewal. The pages are the youth of the court cards. And the Page of Pentacles, it's a renewal, it's a message. Maybe it's a renewal of a contract. Maybe it's a new offer or a message about a new offer of employment. Up next, we do have Major Arcana card. Now, some of you, Virgos, you could be on the cusp of Libra because Libra does start that's the sun sign that starts right after Virgo, and it does kind of come into play, especially if you are a cusper, because we do have the Major Arcana card of Libra, which is Justice. The Justice card, again, right here, we're going to talk about balance. See the scales? They're equal, they're balanced. We've also got the Sword here, which represents a little bit of cutting energy. If you are involved in the justice system, I have to put this out there, it does not relate to everybody, as this is a very general reading for the sign of Libra. But if you are involved with the justice system, or somebody who is, whether that be a police officer, a court officer, a lawyer, a judge, there could be some of their influence coming in with that. However, this card is definitely, in my opinion, in this reading, is talking about bringing in balance, and it really wants us to start doing this with that Major Arcana card and the influence of it. Up next, we also have another card of balance, and that is Six of Pentacles. It wants us to balance our money so that it flows. Your money comes in, your money goes out. Your bills get paid after your paycheck comes in. The one good thing about the Six of Pentacles, though, is it is a benevolent and generous card. Definitely not a lack type feeling or a lack card. The Six of Pentacles is, yes, you've got flow coming in with your money. It goes out as usual. Nothing exciting there. There's no big raises, but there's no big loss. You do have enough to cover those bills, not to be worried, and you even have enough to give if you feel so inclined to do so. Now, this is where things can start to get a little bit tricky, is we've got the Eight of Cups. This is your emotions. This is what you are feeling. And the Eight of Cups is talking about walking away from something that you had an emotional attachment to. Now, this could be your job. If you were emotionally attached to your job. So this is something that I can connect to. But I'm going to put it out there. If you are, let's say you're a police officer and you've decided that you're going to leave it to pursue something new. Leaving that behind can be a lot more than just resigning from a job to start something new. There is some emotional attachment to the job as well as emotional attachment to the title and the prestige and the authority that all goes with it. So that can be a difficult thing to let go of. Now, the Eight of Cups is also a letting go and a movement card. Up next, we have, if you are a Leo cusper, so closer to the beginning of Virgo, Leo had this card as well, and that is the Knight of Cups. Keywords for this is usually knight in shining armor. However, this is an offer, usually an offer coming towards you. It can be you extending it, but it's in this reading, I'm getting the feeling that this is something that is coming towards you. And there is an offer that you are going to love being handed towards you. Now, you do have the Five of Cups as well. So there is a feeling of loss and grief. And that can come with walking away from a job that maybe you held on to for a long time. Maybe there was great pay and you're heading into something that's uncertain. Just know that will pass. You're not the type of sign to get caught up in your emotions. So it's going to be a fleeting, it's not going to be hanging around the entire month. It's going to be more of a, oh boy, an unexpected type of emotion that when you walk away, that you're feeling some loss and grief when maybe you didn't expect to. So just a little heads up on that one. And the final card that you have is another card that you wouldn't necessarily expect to be talking about balance, but it does. And it is a major arcana card, the card of Gemini, and that is the Lovers. Now this is speaking about emotions. It talks about that deep love, that connection, that commitment. However, this also talks very much about balance and bringing in that very strong sense of balance. Now, there is always good and bad to everything, and you have to balance out, weigh the pros and cons, as I do believe you are going to be doing throughout the month of April. So just know that you've been working, I'm just looking at the Page of Pentacles card here. You've been working really hard towards bringing this balance in and on something that you really, really feel strongly about. And you're feeling really conflicted as to what you should do. You want to walk away, but when you think about walking away, or once you do actually walk away, you may be feeling some grief over it, like literal sadness, grief of loss. But know that that's not going to stick around all month. You've got the strength to pull yourself out of it. Once things start rolling for you, there's going to be a lot of messages going back and forth over this. And it is a new start in your money. And I do feel that this balancing out, the Justice card also talks about karma. And karma is being reset and balanced right now through particularly this first week of April. And once all of that energy kind of plays out, we can, or you can, I'm not a Virgo, although I do have a Virgo rising, you can put some of this grief and loss behind you as you move forward, because it is movement, and it is movement upright. Your karma is being reset. You do have enough money, whatever it is that you need, that you can walk away from this position and really put your heart and soul into what this is that you've been working on or working towards. Just remember to keep that balance in check. You don't want to be working in overdrive and nothing else. That can help feed the grief and loss, especially if it's not happening quite as quickly as you hope for them to be. But you've got a new offer coming in the background. Now, you may not see this new offer until the end of the month into early May, just because it is in the background. But this new offer is going to bring you a lot of abundance, and happiness. Like I said, you have more than likely been planning for this for quite some time. You've been working on it. Don't be afraid to take that leap, take that jump. I'm surprised the Fool card didn't come out, but that is your April 2021 Tarot, Virgo, and I will talk to you soon.